Hello and welcome to part 4 of the Taxidermy Trophy Heads in Paper Mache series. In this video, I will teach you how to add color using construction paper to your Paper Mache animal head. But before you can add any color, you do have to finish building using Paper Mache newspaper. So let's just review how to build form. I'm going to add on 2 horns to the top of my animal head. First, I tear some strips of newspaper. I want those to be about as wide as masking tape. Then I take 2 sheets of newspaper and I add paper mache paste to both of them. Since I'm making 2 horns that I want to be the same size, I'm going to use the same amount of newspaper for each. So I take my wet newspaper, crumble it up, and form it into the form that I wish, and place it where I want it to go. Now at this point, these horns are not going to stick. I need to apply paper mache newspaper strips to the horn and connect it from the horn onto the head of the animal. I'm going to place strips on multiple sides of the horn to do this. After placing strips from the horn down to the head of the animal, I'm going to apply some additional strips around the area just to hold everything together. I can also place strips around the horn. Once all forms are secure, I'm going to check to make sure that everything is smoothed down. You don't want to start applying color until your newspaper is nice and smooth and you feel that the form has been refined and care has been taken to check it all over. After you have checked your entire project over and all newspaper is smoothed out and all forms are sturdy and well attached, then you're ready to begin with your first color of construction paper. Taking that first color, set aside the straight edges. Tear the straight edges off. Just place them in a little pile on your desk. Then tear thumbprint sized pieces of that color of construction paper. Try to only tear the amount of pieces you think you can use during that class period. When ready, apply paste with your fingers and smooth on the pieces where you wish the color to go. I want my wall mount to be blue, so that's why I'm putting the blue only on the wall mount area. You are going to apply color to the back of the wall mount as well. And as you're applying the papers, overlap them slightly so that there's no newspaper showing. You can see how I'm working in just one area at a time. I start in one area and then the color begins to spread outward from there. Next, when you're ready to change colors, you have to decide if you want the change to be a bit more gradual or if you want a clean edge. I'm going to make the skin of my animal orange, and when I change to orange, I'm going to use the straight edge pieces, those pieces that I would have originally discarded, and I'm going to line that up to form a line where the orange meets the blue. This will make it look very crisp, clean, and neat. You can see how it's hard to take off the name tag because it's actually dried on quite tight. So when you're paper macheing, you can go right over your name tag at this point, and you can either apply a new one to a different area of your animal, or if you can clearly see that it's your project now, since you're using your own unique colors and you've built on your own unique forms, you don't even necessarily have to put on a name tag anymore. Watch how I line up that straight edge all the way around the neck where the animal's head meets the wall mount. You can see how using construction paper can give you a really crisp and clean change of colors when you use the straight edge side. In a future demonstration, I'll go over how to add more detailed decorations, but just start with the base coat of color for the skin of your animal and the color that you want on your wall mount. When it's time to clean up, throw away any wet or small scraps of construction paper, but save all the larger and dry pieces of construction paper. We will collect them all together in a box. Place your sketch folded in half along with your project where your teacher directs, and clean up your table by wiping it down with a dry paper towel. Remember, everyone must help clean, so please do not stand around and watch. I hope this video demonstration was helpful. If you need to review any steps, please visit parts 1 through 3, and part 5 will be coming up soon where you'll learn how to add more detailed decorations.